Ugly is funny. Ugly is cute. It's all that. I'm just going to be myself.
We're being ourselves and talking work, love, and mom life with Christina Milian. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Andrea Belke, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. We've got 10 minutes, so let's dive right in with the first 5, starting with, of course, the Tokyo Summer Games. And we're bringing you all the highlights, brought to you by Lilly, a medicine company. The first medals were handed out this week, including the first ever Olympic gold for skateboarding and surfing. Host country Japan reigned supreme in street skateboarding, with Yuto Horigome winning gold for the men and 13-year-old Momiji Nishia making history as the youngest individual gold medalist in 85 years. USA's Carissa Moore rode the waves to gold in women's surfing, while the same honor was earned by Brazil's Italo Ferreira for the men. And from the beach to the pool, U.S. swimmers stole the show, with Katie Ledecky, Chase Kalish, Lydia Jacoby, and the men's 4x100 freestyle relay team all picking up gold. The U.S. women's gymnastics team were off to a rocky start on Sunday with their debut, falling second to Russia in the qualifying round. And then another shocking blow, as star Simone Biles pulled out of the women's team final, citing the stress of the lead-up to Tuesday.
I took a step back because I didn't want to do something silly out there and get injured.
Alternate Jordan Childs took her place, and the team took silver in that event. On Wednesday, Simone also withdrew from the individual all-around event to focus on her mental health and will be evaluated daily to determine whether she'll participate in next week's events. And Simone's surprise exit has everyone reacting, including her 2016 Olympic teammates Ali Raisman and Lori Hernandez, who highlighted the immense pressure leading up to the games.
Simone Biles was the biggest name in Team USA, and there was an enormous amount of pressure on her. And both of her teammates basically said, we have to remember that she's human.
And they're not alone. Many other famous faces are praising Simone's decision to prioritize her mental health.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama to Andy Cohen reached out with support on social media after she dropped out.
On Monday, Simone admitted on Instagram that she felt the weight of the world on her shoulders.
She said that while she tries to brush the pressure off, it really does affect her. You know, this truly is an unprecedented time for Team USA, for the Olympics, and for sports in general. This may open the door for other athletes to prioritize not only their physical health, but their mental health without shame.
All right, now onto the Instagrams you've been loving this week. Jen and Ben made their love IG official. Jennifer Lopez had the internet talking as she shared this photo kissing Ben Affleck to mark her 52nd birthday. It was taken by photographer Ana Carballosa during the couple's romantic getaway to Saint-Tropez. To be in love and on vacation. J-Lo captioned the post, 5-2 what it do. And love is in the air as Issa Rae revealed that she married her longtime beau, Louis Dion. The bride was stunning in her custom Viroane gown as they tied the knot in the south of France. In her caption, Issa called their wedding so real and special. And actor Wentworth Miller got candid on Instagram this week as he shared he was diagnosed with autism last year. He told fans in the caption, quote, "Being autistic is central to who I am." In the post, which featured a simple blank white square, he added that the diagnosis was a shock but not a surprise. Next up, a story you've been following closely on People.com. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's daughter, Lilibet Diana, has joined the royal line of succession.
We've all been waiting to see when and if this was going to happen, and it finally has. And now Lilibet is officially 8th in line to the British throne. The Royal.uk website has updated this on Monday to reflect this just 7 weeks after Lily's birth.
So what's the current order? Let's break it down.
Going in reverse order here, we've got Lilibet at 8th, then her big brother, 2-year-old Archie, then their dad, Prince Harry, and then you have William and Kate's kids, then Prince William and his father, Prince Charles, who is first in line and the current heir apparent to Queen Elizabeth.
But Lily's current position is not set in stone.
The interesting thing here is that Lilibet could kind of slide down in the succession line should William and Kate have another child, or if their children go on to have kids of their own.
Switching gears to People cover star Luke Bryan, who is opening up about healing after the sudden deaths of both his siblings and his beloved brother-in-law over the years. It's a topic also explored in his new IMDb TV docuseries. Despite his heartbreak, Luke explains why loss doesn't dictate his life.
It helps me remember we're not promised another day. I mean, get the most out of life that you can. And if I can inspire people to move on from tragedy, that's what life's all about for me.
And a bright spot in Luke's life is his wife, Caroline. He told us how their relationship keeps him on his toes.
Our relationship, our household's crazy. We have fun. There's some opposites attract that goes on a lot. It makes us, drive each other crazy, but then it pulls us together too.
And he joked about the one thing that makes him fall in love with her over and over again.
I like to go fish and hunt and stuff. When I get granted that extra day to go hunt and fish, that makes me fall in love real quick.
Luke Bryan and fishing, can't name a better duo. Now, let's move on to some screen time. I'm joined now by Christina Milian. She's starring in the new romantic comedy Resort to Love, which drops today on Netflix.
What brings you to the tropics?
When I heard they were looking for a singer on a tropical island, I figured, why not?
Oh,
wow.
For these final 5 minutes of the show, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, you have to give me 1 answer. For question number 2, you have to give me 2 answers, and so on. Let's get started. Resort to Love follows your character, Erica, who moves to the tropical island of Mauritius to become a resort singer.
Erica Wilson, welcome to Mauritius.
Without giving away too much, her ex-fiance comes back into the picture, and it's unexpected to say the least.
What are the odds of him showing up here to get married?
So I'd love to know, what is one unexpected thing you learned about yourself while filming this movie?
That I could be a little bit more funny than I thought I am.
You are facing your demons, which is good.
You didn't think that you were funny?
I mean, I think I'm funny, but sometimes I get afraid to have an ugly face or do silly things on camera because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look weird, am I gonna this, that, or whatever, and I might get in my head. But as of late, I think I'm just over it. I'm like, you know what? Ugly is funny, ugly is cute, it's all that. I'm just gonna be myself.
Mauritius is gorgeous, and it feels like the ultimate getaway. So I'm curious, what are 2 things, big or small, you do when you feel like getting away?
I definitely say go for a staycation, find a local hotel, a cute one with a cute pool, call some girlfriends, order some Aperol Spritz, spend the day there, do business. That's 1. And then number 2, I'll just go get a massage. Turn off the phones, don't talk to me. I'm going in the steam room. That's my favorite. Steam room and massage.
In addition to being an actress and a singer, you're also a mom. You've got your daughter Violet and your son Isaiah at home, plus baby Kenna, who you just welcomed a few months ago. What are 3 things you are loving about being a mom right now?
My kids make me laugh, they make me smile. From the moment I wake up, it smiles all around. My daughter greets me with a kiss. My middle son, he likes to get in the bed with me and my husband and touch both of us. So he's spread across the bed. And then the youngest one, he's 3 months old now. So turning on the lights and him just doing that stretch, that big stretch. I just want to raise really good children. I want to raise people with good morals, that are nice to people and have good manners. They say thank you and please, and they sit at the table and they're generous. And then number 3, I love the challenge. It is a full-time job. I love it.
Any baby Kenna milestones that you can share with us?
I'm loving seeing the connection he has with his dad. Every time he sees his dad, he's smiling and he's so happy. I'm kind of jealous actually about it because daddy gets all this attention instantly and I have to work for it.
I know you mentioned your husband. If you have time for a date night, which I'm sure is rare because you have so much going on, but what does that perfect date night look like with him?
We actually said we're gonna start doing at least once a month, just our own thing, just to make sure we have that because we spend so much time with the kids and we love being with them. We just want to make sure we don't overshadow us. The perfect date night would be a restaurant overlooking something beautiful.
So this movie is all about love. Besides your kids, what are 4 things that you're in love with right now?
One thing, I love the show Sex Life.
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
It's addicting. I think I might watch it over again. It's sundresses, cute, gypsy looking sundresses. That's my thing right now. Number 3, throwing little dinners or lunches at your house and having making nice little plates and stuff like that. I go to my friend's house and they always serve so cute. And now I'm like, okay, I can't just like get paper plates and say, go feed yourself. And then number 4, anything that's happening Latinx. I love seeing all my Latinas and people of Latinas of color and stuff really represent.
And finally, what are 5 reasons that viewers should watch your new movie, Resort to Love?
Number 1, Mauritius, the most beautiful island. If you believe in love, if you believe in heartbreak, and then finally having an outcome of something that's actually just like a revelation, it's possible. I'm singing in the movie. So if you like to hear me sing and you missed me singing, watch the movie for that. Number 4, Alicia Keys produced it. So, you know, when it comes to the music, we've got you covered. Number 5, I'd say all the other actors, that they did a great job in their roles, which also helped me do a good job in my role.
I can't believe you weren't gonna say anything.
Speechless.
Christina, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, be sure to check out her new movie, Resort to Love. It's available now on Netflix. All right, time's up. See you next Thursday.